is, or it's not gonna work out. Hi! I'm plugging my device in. Okay. I'm sure you can believe me if you know me that I don't... Wait, can you hear me? I forgot to trust no one. No, I forgot to trust that the audio... Can you hear me? Hi! Does my audio work? I never trust it ever again. Yay! Hi, Mr. Snus. Thank you for telling me that my audio works. Here we go. Meet me like a steak. That spot. Meet me like a steak at our spot. Meet me at our spot. Hi. Meet me like a steak. Meet me in our spot. That spot. Meet me like a steak at our spot. Meet me at our spot. Meet me at our spot. Meet me like a steak. Meet me at our spot. That spot. Meet me like a steak at our spot. Meet me at our spot. This is the best part. It wasn't the best part. Like a steak. Like a steak at our spot. Meet me at our spot. Spiral staircases. Whoa! It's not letting me. Spiral staircases. Climbing my spine. I am the stars, and the stars are me. Crown chakra opening. Vortex. Don't notice it. Tornado. Kundalini spiral staircases. Kundalini spiral. Staircases. Kundalini climbing my spine. I am the stars are me. Crown chakra opening. Vortex. Lotuses. Vortex. Thank you. Staircases. Kundalini spiral. Staircases. Kundalini climbing my spine. I am the stars. Crown chakra opening. Vortex.
vortex.
Hi, Derek. Oops. I forgot. But today I'm going to focus on playing the music instead of being egotistical. But I forgot because I wanted to say hi to Derek.
Kundalini, spirals, staircases. Kundalini, climate.
Nuts. Thank you, Grim Medusa. Your username is really cool. Is that a request? I think it might be.
Spine. I am the stars, and the stars are me. Crown chakra opening. Vortex. Forest alien. If you let me if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely, we could get squirrely, nuts, acorns. We could get squirrely, if you let me if you let me if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely, squirrely, nuts, acorns. We could get squirrely, if you let me into your tree house. We could get squirrely, we could get squirrely, nuts, acorns. We could get squirrely, nuts. If you let me in,
Thank you for the positivity.
We could get squirrely. We could get squirrely. We could get squirrely. Nuts, acorns. Get squirrely. Nuts, if you let me in. If you let me in.
Thank you, Drew, for the sparkles.
Into your tree house. We could get squirrely. We could get squirrely. Nuts, acorns. bum 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 bum. Derek, what is the context of YouTube blocking your super chats? Now that we will pause the DJ chat set to chat about. I'm definitely curious the context of this egotistically. Let's drink the water while we wait. If I let you in. Yay! You already own this item. I'm so glad I asked the context. Thank you, Derek. That's a weird ass glitch. Yay, Jay! Nice to see you participating. Thank you. Uh-oh. I have to thank you for being a techie and knowing that you just gotta take out the cartridge and blow on it. Oh, if you're like Mr. SNES with the SNES, blowing on it is not good, by the way, unless you really know what you're doing. You don't want to get moisture in it. Do you have dry breath? I don't know. I use AI to make my music. You're gonna love me for it. Love me in general. Okay, let's get squirrely some more.
If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your treehouse, we could get squirrely. We could get squirrely. Squirrely. We could get squirrely. Nuts, 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 acorns. We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, If you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely. We could get squirrely. 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 We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Acorns. Acorns. We could get squirrely. Nuts, 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 nuts. If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely.
Thank you, Mark.
We could get squirrely. Squirrely. We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Acorns.
Acorn.
Acorns. We could get squirrely. Nuts, 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 nuts. If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely. We could get squirrely. 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 Nuts, nuts, nuts. Acorns.
squirrely.
If you let me in,
Well,
if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely. We could get squirrely. Squirrely, squirrely. We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts. Acorns. We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely. We could get squirrely. Squirrely, squirrely. We could get squirrely.
this is supposed to be a DJ set, but F it, I'm DJ PinkMoonLust. And I'm about to talk about my mama. Somebody just said they pitied my mother taking care of me. I haven't seen my mother in 10 years. I should probably like try to find my mom. Wait, did I say 10 years? Bro, it's been 20 years since I saw my mama. And she's lost. I think she's not with us. But I don't have a death certificate. But yeah, my mama ain't been here to save me in a long time.
Nuts, nuts, acorns. We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely. We could get squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Acorns. We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely. We could get squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Acorns. We could get squirrely. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Acorns.
This is the Get Squirrely track off of the We Could Get Caddy album. That's what it looks like. Wow, it's a mess. Hi.
If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, you could get squirrely.
Somebody said because they're such a compassionate spiritual individual and because they're doing what? Like the Lord's work? They said that they understood my mother running away from me. I actually ran away from my mother. So,
It's squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. You could get squirrely.
but in the same vein of the same thing, oh boy, I know why I ran away from that lady. I know why I ran away from my mama. So, yeah.
Nuts, nuts, nuts. squarely.
You want to know something interesting? Panther. When I was introduced to this subject, that word was sacred. And I don't hold much sacred, but that one gave me pause. So watch your mouth who you're calling what, bro.
Nuts, 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 acorns.
Yeah, Grandma Medusa. No, I don't. Tell me.
Could get squirrely.
Nuts, nuts, nuts.
If you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely, we could get squirrely, wait, squirrely, squirrely, we could get squirrely, nuts, 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 acorns, we could get squirrely, nuts, if you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely, we could get squirrely, 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 we could get squirrely, nuts, acorns, we could get squirrely, if you let me in, if you let me in, if you let me into your tree house, we could get squirrely, we could get squirrely, 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 we could get squirrely, squirrely, nuts, acorns, we could get squirrely.
Thank you, Seth. Yeah. Nuts. Oops. Did you hear the biscotti? I pressed the wrong button and it like did something. Thank you, Mark. I don't know, Mark. Sorry, I don't know. Is it this one? I'm gonna laugh so hard. Okay, Mark. It doesn't have to be this one, but like tell me which one you actually want. But was it this one?
First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up.
Okay. This one, Mark?
You are looking for something I heard, and I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. I feel it in my body, I feel it in my mind. I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body. I'm open. Come inside. You're looking for something I had, and I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind, and I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind, I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind, and I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind.
The Squirrel song is also available on YouTube Music and Pandora and Amazon Music and iTunes and blah 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 blah. I forgot. Okay, Snapchat. I think it's on Snapchat, bro.
In my body, and I feel it in my mind. I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body.
Someone just asked me if I like Billie Eilish. My response was literally, I love Billie Eilish.
I feel it in my
Pretty sure one of my exes got me into Billie Eilish. So basically means I have some weird ass experiences watching Billie Eilish music videos while crying on the floor. Oh crap, and then I inflicted sad Billie Eilish songs on another breakup, a different Virgo. It was funny. He legit complained about me listening to no, don't get me wrong. He's a really real Billie Eilish fan too, but I would legit play like 2 or 3 sad as hell obscure Billie Eilish songs like on repeat. It was like a mortuary vibe for sure. And I remember one time he said something about it like, you played sad ass Billie Eilish songs making me hate Billie Eilish but love it at the same time and like die in the Billie Eilish. I don't even remember what songs they were. If I thought about it for a while, I could figure it out. Oh, and then later, well, that breakup, whatever, after that breakup. Anyway, so then she came out with her and her brother came out with new material. And then I swear to God, I spent like a couple weeks of my life immersed in one of those more recent Billie Eilish projects. Oh, and then I jokingly blamed all. And then I forget what I used to say, but I was joking for a while that it was all Billie Eilish's fault that I appreciated women to the extent that I did. But I've been like that forever. So I was lying. But anyway.
Come inside. You're looking for something I have.
Do I listen to metal? I scream a lot. I embody what metal is in real life. No, I don't want to scream. Well, I'm schizophrenic, so hey, what you think schizophrenics do? They freak out, right? Anyway, I write songs that are a step away from whipping out the electric guitar and wailing sometimes. Oh, let's listen to this for a little while because it was requested. And then I'll show you what I mean when I talk about screaming. Also, this next time don't let me forget. I want to listen to Do I Love Tantra Hard? You're like, do I like metal? Well, take a listen and I don't know. It's like electro metal without the metal. Electro. Thank you. Hi. For gracing me with your presence, Twee. Hi. Of course. Yes, I have listened to Rammstein. That was more of what, when I was a kid, that was what my friends' brothers were into. But I appreciated it. Or like, okay, oh yeah. My first boyfriend, was more into that than me, but I appreciated it. I was really into corn and Tool and A Perfect Circle and definitely dosed myself up with Marilyn Manson for a while there. Wow, that sounded weird, but for real. Oh god, I'm ashamed to say that I was a really big David Draymond Disturbed fan when I was a child. Did I say I was ashamed of that? Well, let's just say that the Disturbed project started out really hard. Like, I think the second album was like alright, and then I got ashamed. Also, being 12 helps you appreciate things. Like, I wasn't such a snob when I was 12, probably, for sure. Anyway, there's me with my metal. Not metal, more like I don't know what. Kind of metally, kind of just like. I'm 36. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
You're looking for something I have. You're looking for something I have, and I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. I feel it in my body, and I feel it in my mind. And I feel it in my body.
So I wanted to listen to this next song because somebody asked me if I liked metal. I was like, I don't make anything quite like metal music, but I make stuff like this.
Did I love you? Did I love the vessel? Did I love the incarnation? Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I love tantra? Do I love learning what tantra really means? Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I love tantra? Do I want tantra? Do I dream of tantra? Do I love you? Do I love you? Yes, I do. Do I?
I'm writing a song.
Did I love you? Did I love the vessel? Did I love the incarnation? Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I love tantra? Do I love learning what tantra really means? Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I love tantra? Do I want tantra? Do I dream
goth girl. It's not a blueberry. I don't want to say what it is because it doesn't have any implications. It's just a freaking berry, and I didn't even ask for that kind of what it looks like. I asked for a different kind of berry, and you gave me some weird ass thing that has some social implication that I don't even take to heart, but I won't say what it is because I do take it to heart. Anyway, one of my AI videos has this girl and she's dancing and there's like fruit coming out of the speaker and she's like, yeah. As I say though, in one of my as I said the sentence in one of my AI videos, there's a female dancing with fruit coming out of the speaker and she's like, yeah. I realized how many videos I have with the same situation, and there's a lot. Anyway, Joy. Is she really mentally disabled? Did she really go to the emergency room and say she was afraid that she was gonna bleep her bleep? And when she told them that, did she really mean it, or was she just doing it for clout? I'm sorry. Also, attempting to do a live stream that is focused on music makes me realize how egotistical I am in my day-to-day streams at will. And I like it like that. But anyway. Did I tell the nurse? Did I tell the intake nurse I wanted to eat something that you should never want to eat? Did I? No. And when I did it, was I telling the truth? Biscotti? Is it legit biscotti time? Thank you, J-Dog. Biscottis would be better than what I allegedly told the intake nurse I was afraid I was going to. Sorry, I think it's funny. Okay. Sorry. Okay. What I'm talking about is not funny. I'm not trying to make... Well, yeah, I am trying to make fun. If you can make fun out of the emergency room and the psych ward for your failing schizophrenic as hell mental health, if you can have a smile and a giggle on it, then Lord help you, you should. Anyway. I made tea at the wrong temperature, and you can tell. Is she really schizophrenic? It's some kind of psychosis, whatever you want to call it. Not that this proves anything, but I'm going to ask you a question. Gauge your schizophrenia if you want to gauge mine. Have you ever been in a room and every object that you see, no matter what it was, you imagined blank, 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 blank with it? And you just like scanned the room and were flooded with a bunch of weird ass images of you blank, blank, blanking with every single thing in the room, no matter how absurd. That's one of the depths of schizophrenia I'm describing, not that me describing the depths of schizophrenia or whatever assorted psychosis, psychotic delusion, symptom, illness, you want to call it. Anyway, joy. That is one of the weirdest human situations. I want to testify as a human being. If I'm not schizophrenic, I have gone into some really deep and interesting psychoses. You could call them whatever whoop-de-wop you want to call it. But, like, for instance, when I look around the room right now, I'm not in a psychosis, and I'm imagining, like, what I would think about if I were in that level of psychosis, or in the past. Like, it's literally, it becomes so weird. And right now I'm able to look at everything in the room, and I don't have a bunch of weird thoughts. Sorry for judging them, but they're weird as hell. Like, literally nonsense. Some of them defy science, or like, what are you gonna do with that? I don't know. But it's something unpleasant. I'm describing the hypothetical psychotic thoughts. Once again, not that me describing the depths of schizophrenia proves anything. But the depths of my schizophrenia, and everyone's schizophrenia is so different. Especially if it's not even schizophrenia and it's just some random ass psychosis from God knows what or where. However, straight up schizophrenia straight up runs in my genetics, and I've been straight up self-monitoring for straight up schizophrenia for straight up my whole life, and I straight up had a damn giant ass break in my straight up 30s. So, yeah, also, to flag the schizophrenia flag publicly, I must say, means something. Like, you're giving up so much when you say that you're schizophrenic, really. So, the schizophrenia, or whatever the hell assorted a psychotic psychosis you want to call it, had to be so vivid and so literal and so overwhelming for me to even be so straightforward, or to be able to, like, call myself a schizo girl and to own it. I had to be schizophrenic past anyone's understandings, honestly. Not anyone's understandings. The psychology majors might know what I meant, but it's very specific and kind of horrifying. The schizophrenic criteria is very specific, and I don't know of anyone who has, like, schizophrenia involves some, like, horrific situations, period. I don't think there's, like, a schizophrenia light where you're not having some terrible sensations or feelings or your own freaking actions going wonky. Not that you can't, well, I don't know. Can schizophrenics control their actions? Dun, dun, dun. I hope. Yeah. Can't we all? I hope. Oh my god. But anyway. They're known for it though. Sorry. I'm not laughing. Okay, what are you laughing at? Okay, I was laughing at my damn self. Okay, once upon a time, what are we telling this story? This is a weekend set. I'm too egotistical to be a DJ. This is it. We're talking about schizophrenia. Woo! Once upon a time, I was literally having a mental breakdown enough to go to a doctor about it, which is a hell of a step for somebody like me who doesn't really want pharmaceuticals. I I requested therapy without pharmaceuticals and I had to fight for it. I literally had to fight for the right to go to therapy but not get drugged. And that was weird. Like, you don't want to let me try to go to therapy without the drugs? Like, what's the logic there? I felt so weird, like they were getting paid, because they are, for me to consent to these pharma whatever. Anyway, so I fought really hard to get the right to go to therapy without the pharmaceuticals. And then when I got the actual right, it was like too far away in a horrifying neighbor. Sorry. No. Okay, I have supporting evidence that where I live is scary. It's very relevant and recent supporting. I can't even. Oh my god, I'm dying. Please. I'm sorry. I remembered something that happened recently and my mind is kind of blown. But it was like a couple weeks ago. I know. Anyway. Oh god. I just. Oh. Okay. Keep. Okay. Sorry. Oh. The therapy was in a really bad area of town. And when I was fighting for the therapy, I anticipated being able to ride my bike through some shantytown ass bleep. And when I actually had the appointment, I did not have the balls to drive through the shantytown. I wish I was exaggerating about the shantytown. Anyway, I thought this was America. Ain't this America? Anyway. Also, now they have programs so the poor ass people who can't get to their dumbass doctor appointments can get their poor bleeps to their bleep doctors. So, if I were in the same situation and requesting therapy without the D word, then they would also offer me transportation, because giving me an appointment and not giving me transportation doesn't really make sense. Especially if I want an appointment because I'm insane. Because I'm not gonna make the appointment, bro. I'm really not. And I didn't. I couldn't afford transportation at the time because I did not have an income. Bless my heart for having an income now. Anyway, joy. Did I really go to the emergency intake nurse and tell them I was afraid I was going to dun 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 do a schizophrenic cliche? Did they really cart me off to the loony bin? Why, yes, they did. Do I believe I have a mental? I've always believed I had a mental illness. Because there ain't no other explanation for me and myself. Also, I got bullied out of elementary school. So even if you were like the perfect portrait of mental health before you got bullied out of society, after getting bullied out of society, I swear it like changes your brain and the way that you view the world and your life and your personhood and the hope. Oh, the hope? There's no hope. Spoken like a true pre-adolescent that bleeped them. That took themselves out. But oh my god, I almost didn't make it. The bullying almost did me in. Cry me a river, but for real. Woo! There is hope in general. Don't tell me your pathetic life. You could super chat me to shut up and play a song. Otherwise, we're going deep on the question, do you really have schizophrenia? Do you really think you have a mental illness? I've never asked the question. I've never paraphrased the question as, did you really go to the emergency room intake nurse and describe your symptoms as wanting to perpetrate a very textbook schizophrenic cliche that is freaky as hell? Bro, you don't even know what they look at you like when you say that you want to perpetrate schizophrenic cliches. Their face goes. they're like they can't do that, but I can see it in their face. Maybe they can do that. I don't know to what extent they can make the whatever that's called. What do you do? I don't know. Dave, it's a done deal. They know what they have to do next, and they're done with me at that point. It's a 5150. That's a 5150. Out the door. Down the hallway or out the door. Both. Rambling. You know, I don't encourage other people in my position to do what I choose to do for myself because I chose to do it for myself and for my life. I don't advocate other people having the same feelings that I had, but I personally did not. Oh, well, first of all, no, the medical system failed me. And they I was too loop-de-looped on the medication they gave me to even think. And they did. They scrambled my brain really hard with that action that everyone thinks I should scramble my brain with every day. And what I found was very interesting. What I found was what they scrambled my brain with made me unable to think I needed help. Why would you want to scramble your brain so you couldn't feel when you need help? Because I went to the hospital because I needed help. And then they scrambled my brain to where I couldn't feel like I needed help anymore. And I was literally like gone. Mentally, like not there. And then so I'm like not there. Like forgetting why I am anywhere. I've never described this. So I went to the emergency room because I was scared of myself. They kept me in a waiting room for like 36 hours, which did not help my mental health, which made me really weirder. And then they gave me some weird things that scrambled my brain, that made me unable to think clearly on a general level. But it actually made me forget what I was afraid of, which was myself. It made me forget that I was so afraid of myself that I went to the hospital. And I like didn't even like know why I was there anymore because there was no problems. I couldn't feel anything anymore. The fudge? What the hell? And so the next day, I think they only had me there for like 12 hours, bro. They bleeped me up. I took a nap. I woke up, still bleeped out of my mind of whatever they gave me. I don't even know, bro. Whoa. Whatever they gave me made me unable to feel my life. Like, and they wanted me to just keep going with that. Because whatever they gave me was exactly what they prescribed and wanted me to keep taking. I remember that part. That was just, I was supposed to be like under and gone indefinitely. What? Okay. So I 36 hours in the waiting room. They put me in the loony bin. Then I swear to God, I was only actually in the medical cuckoo puffs place. Sorry, that's derogatory, whatever. I was only in the actual mental hospital for less than 12 hours, it felt like. So they messed me up so hard I couldn't even feel myself or my life or my experiences or my feelings or my future, or all those things that I was concerned about were gone. But that's not what is supposed to happen in your life, arguably. You can't just ingest something and then your whole life is gone and you don't feel anything. I guess you could, but I don't know, man, bro, no. So anyway, I woke up in the hospital and I like didn't even know anything anymore. Like, swear to God, I was gone. Like, literally freaking gonzo. And they're like, do you want to go home now? Hell no, I didn't want to go home. I'm in a god bleeping bleep freaking hospital because I'm scared of myself. No, I don't want to go home. No, 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 no. Trust me, I didn't want to go home. But I was so messed up on whatever the hell they gave me, I literally forgot why I was there. Was that helpful? No! That was not helpful. That whole little okay, we're gonna scramble your brain. We're gonna make you stop feeling your real life and everything you are, everything you did in the past week. You're not even gonna freaking think about that. And the doctor's like, you wanna go home? And they zonked me out. They zonked me out. And I couldn't even feel the last anything of my life. I couldn't understand why I was in the hospital because of whatever the fudge they gave me. So they just sent me home. Which was not a stable situation, which drove me insane. The place where I was living had driven me freaking psychotic and a half to the nth degree in the first place. So they sent me back to what was freaking me the hell out so hard I couldn't even. And no, they didn't even fulfill my prescription. And I was too to even knew that I needed a prescription. I was literally don't know anything. Don't know why don't even know. I wasn't even, I go to the hospital because I was scared of myself. They give me something that doesn't even make me acknowledge myself anymore as anything. I wasn't anything anymore. I could not choose to get my prescription filled because I was not there. And they just spat me out home to where I had no security, to nothing smooth. And then the pills wore off. And would you like to know what I found when the pills wore off? I found everything I just told you. But they had given me a pill that made me not know anything about my life. Temporarily. And that they wanted me to keep taking pills that would make me not register anything I did in the last week. Like, what the fuck did you just give me? I've never talked it out. That's so weird. So anyway, when the pills wore off, the psychotic symptoms came back. And there is nothing like watching your psychotic symptoms gradually drift out of your psych med fog. So you're in a weird ass fog where you can't feel anything, right? That gradually fades away and your psychotic symptoms return. And so you're literally just sitting there in your stupid fog world. Sorry, it's dumb. You're sitting there in your like subhuman sedated fog world, not knowing anything about yourself or what's upsetting you on a general level in your life. And gradually the psychotic symptoms drip back in. And gradually you realize that you were in this stupid fog world in the first place. And you start thinking about everything that just happened in the weird fog world. And you're like, what the fudge? Luckily, nobody bleeped me in the fog world. You wanna know what I did in the fog world? I took a nap. And then the fog wore off. And then I didn't think the fog was the answer. And the real reason I didn't pursue going back in the fog was because the fog pills, the pharma fog pills, they do something to the way that your bloodstream works. This is me making some weird ass schizophrenic med accusation, but I'm gonna be real. The real reason I didn't want to take that is because I could feel my blood and my brain moving differently, and I'm like, no, bro. So really, in my early 20s, I used to have worse circulation than I do now. In my early 20s, well, okay, so when I was 15, I weighed 300 pounds. And I lost a lot of the weight, but I didn't really achieve, like, fitness until my late 20s, maybe. Anyway, in my early 20s, I might not have been, like, super obese, but there was something wrong with my circulation. I don't know if it's literally a symptom of lipoedema, which I'm sure I have, or what. But I used to get lightheaded when I tried to stand up in my early 20s, and when I was a teenager, I was like not right with my blood in my circulation. I don't know. But once I started weight training and putting in like miles and doing stuff, that feeling is totally gone in my life. And that's what I register as like health. Or like, well, for real. And when I was in my early 20s, if I stood up too fast, I might fall down like somebody who's not well. And that always disturbed me. And when I got more fit, that didn't happen to me at all. And when I take those damn psych meds, pardon me, I could feel it messed with my circulation. And I had already had problems. And I'm like, nah, you ain't taking me back to where I'm messed up when I'm like, nah. So that was the real reason. I was like, I already had problems with this that I never even understood until I healed myself. And now a psych med is going to take me back in my healing journey. That's not healing. That's screwed up. So there is the long ass story of me and why I don't take psych meds and why I am literally accountable for my schizophrenia. Ta-da. That story was pretty hardcore. Oh, this is the tangerine hibiscus reishi tea that somebody bought me for my throne wish. This is the tangerine hibiscus herbal tea that some wonderful person bought me off of my throne gift wish list, which is linked on my profile. Yay! Tangerine hibiscus reishi tea. It looks like this. Honestly, the pink lemon ginger reishi tea is so sour. I thought that the tangerine hibiscus one was going to be really like tart with the hibiscus, but it's really balanced and like inherently delightful more than sour. Not that I don't like the sour. Because hibiscus is supposed to be like tart. My birthday is in November. We had a countdown. It was hardcore, yay. Well, hardcore for you too. How about it was a good time? A hardcore amount of a good time of normal YouTube things. My favorite color is lavender and pink. Yay, November. Yay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Yay. I'm hungry. My soup is cold. My soup is cold. Why am I echolaling that? Ooh. Doo 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 doo. Thank you, Ramblin'. I don't have. Oh. Where are my boyfriends? I don't know. I found the United States of. Oh my god. I'm a Sagittarius on the cusp of Scorpio. Oh my gosh. I like burritos. I'm over here thinking about burritos right now. Oh my god. I want burritos. Oh my god. Hi. I don't even speak English, huh? I'm joking. I speak English attemptedly, but I don't speak Portuguese. Sorry. My favorite song. I like a lot of songs. Oh my god! I just wrote a song, bro. Do you know how cool it is to be such a nonchalant artist that you just like pick up the phone and see that you wrote a song and that you forgot about it? Okay, this is really mushy. Here we go. You ready for the mush, 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 mushy, mush? Mushy, mushy, mush, mush, mushy, mush, 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 mush. Mush, 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 mush. Mushy, mushy, mush, 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 mush. Mush, 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 mush. Mushy, mush, mush. Mushy, mush, mush. Mush, mush, mush. I'm not Portuguese. I like everywhere though. I like Portugal, and I like Mexico, and I like burritos, and I feel like I used to like America on some level. I don't know, bro. Viva la. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not on. I guess. Chance it out, bro. I guess. Breathless. The floor coming undone beneath me. Oh my gosh, I would love to, Derek. Yes. Risen to the occasion, I gasp when you command me. excited for that.
You know me, feel me, how deeply I feel you. I gasp, 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 breathless.
I gotta pee before we play some Dragon Creature's Third Eye. By request. Thank you, Derek. I'm excited. I'll be right back.
I gasp. Gasp, 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 gasp. Breathless. The floor coming undone beneath me. Rising to the occasion, I gasp. I gasp when you command me. I gasp, breathless. How deep you know me, feel me, how deeply I feel you. I gasp, 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 gasp. Breathless. The floor coming undone beneath me. Rising to the occasion, I gasp. I gasp when you command me. I gasp, breathless. How deep you know me, feel me, how deeply I feel you. I gasp, 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 gasp. Coming undone beneath me, rising to the occasion. I gasp when you command me. I gasp, breathless. How deep you know me, feel me, how deeply I feel you. I gasp. Gasp, 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 gasp. Breathless, breathless, breathless. The floor coming undone beneath me, rising to the occasion. I gasp when you command me. I gasp, breathless. How deep you know me, feel me, how deeply The floor coming undone beneath me, rising to the occasion. I gasp when you command me. I gasp, breathless at how deep you know me, feel me, how deeply I feel you. I gasp, 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 breathless, breathless. The floor coming undone beneath me, rising to the occasion. I gasp when you command me. I gasp, breathless at how deep you know me, feel me, how deeply I feel you.
This song is called Some Dragon Creature's Third Eye.
Sometimes I feel my third eye open, neck positions, some creature, some dragon, third eye open, some dragon, neck positions, some creature, third eye open, neck positions, some dragon, some creature, third eye open. Neck positions, some creature, some dragon, third eye open, some creature, neck positions, some dragon, third eye open.
This song is by request. Thank you, Derek. It's called Some Dragon Creature's Third Eye off of the Eclectic Chakra album by PinkMoonLust. And I am PinkMoonLust. Hi.
Sometimes I feel my third eye open. Sometimes I feel my third eye open. Sometimes I feel my third eye open. Neck positions, some creature. Sometimes I feel my third eye open. Neck positions, some dragon, third eye open, some creature, third eye open, some dragon, neck positions, some creature, neck positions, some creature, third eye open, neck positions, some dragon, some creature, third eye open, neck positions, some dragon, some creature. Bum, 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 bum. Neck positions, some creature. Neck positions, some dragon, some creature. Third eye open. Neck positions, some creature. Some dragon, some creature. Neck positions, some creature. Third eye open. Some creature, neck positions, third eye open, some dragon, third eye open,
you, Derek. Oh, the catalog is deep, isn't it? The PinkMoonLust catalog is already so deep. Oh Lord. Oops, I forgot to message Big Tricksta yesterday. Ooh, I know what I could do. I'm funny. I told him that I couldn't send the file because it was too big. I forgot I could just turn it into an MP3 and then I can send it. Yay! My brain worked better today, I guess. This is the song after that last song on the Eclectic Chakra album. Why don't we just give it a chance? Because I turned on the volume? No, I don't know.
Ask God how to open your chakras, and God said, open them, just open them. And I said, yeah, but how? And God said, just open them. And I said, is there a way? And God said, just open them. Ask God how to open your chakras, and God said, open them, just open them. And I said, yeah, but how? And God said, just open them. And I said, is there a way? And God said, just open them. Ask God how to open your chakras, and God said, open them, just open them. And I said, yeah, but how? And God said, just open them. And I said, is there a way? And God said, just open them. Ask God how to open your chakras, open them, just open them. And I said, yeah, but how? And God said, just open them. And I said, is there a way? And God said, just open them. Ask God how to open your chakras, and God said, open them, just open them. And I said, yeah, but how? And God said, just open them. And I said, is there a way? And God said, just open them.
We're gonna switch to the first track on this album, and I'll be right back.
Chakra, hara, swadhisthana, the second chakra. I know you're here. Center creativity, balance, flexibility, divine pleasure. I see you, I see you, I see you. Center of my emotion, like an ocean. All my pleasure. I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you. Hara, swadhisthana. I see you, I see you, I see you. I see you. Chakra, chakra, hara, swadhisthana. Chakra, I know you're here. Chakra, hara, swadhisthana. Center of creativity, balance, flexibility, divine pleasure. I see you, I see you, I see you. Center of my emotion, like an ocean. All my pleasure. I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you. Swadhisthana. I see you, I see you, I see you.
I'll be right back.
Swadhisthana. I see you, I see you, I see you. It can open your sacral chakra. It can open your sacral chakra. It can open I am so heated.
Thank you, Derek. Oh my gosh. Did I forget to do the coffee and the biscotti earlier? Does anyone remember that? I swear on the baby Jesus. I think I just remembered not fulfilling. Was that you, J-Dog? Was that your request? You know, it's okay. It was just delayed. I thought about it eventually and I felt guilty. That's better than totally ditzing out. So, okay, that just means we get to do a double with the coffee and the biscotti and then the up and down and happily ever after. Wait, that's a different song. Okay, thank you, both of you. My bad, I legit forgot. But you know, my subconscious remembered while I was over there. So yay! It's one thing to forget, but it's cool to remember by yourself. Yay! I'm not as slow as the meanest trolls say I am. Okay, I forgot. Okay, let's go. Yay! Justice! Exactly, Derek. Biscotti time. You and the Coffee Like a Biscotti is on the Performance Art You album. Hooray.
Sometimes I remember. Sometimes I remember. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, drinking coffee. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, I remember you in the coffee, you inundated, you underneath, you in the coffee, like a biscotti. Like a biscotti. Sometimes I remember you in the coffee. Like a biscotti. And I choke. I wish you were still there in the coffee. Like a biscotti. In the coffee. Sometimes I remember. Sometimes I remember. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, drinking coffee. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, I remember. You in the coffee, you inundated, you underneath, you in the coffee, like a biscotti. biscotti, like a biscotti. Sometimes I remember you in the coffee, like a biscotti. And a choke, and a choke. I wish you were still there in the coffee, in the coffee, in the coffee, like a biscotti, in the coffee.
I'm sorry to hear that, Alice. It's been glitching today. I don't know. I forgot. I should have asked Derek how they fixed it. Thank you for the sentiment, however.
I remember. Sometimes I remember.
Thank you for sharing, Bridget. I hope that you find some comfort, because that can be a really uncomfortable feeling. Or, well, honestly, it's different for everyone, but a lot of people feel like lost when they lose their mother. So I hope you're feeling found or secure.
Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, drinking coffee, drinking coffee. Sometimes when I'm drinking coffee, I remember you in the coffee, you in the coffee, you inundated, you underneath, you in the coffee, like a biscotti. Like a biscotti. Sometimes I remember you in the coffee, like a biscotti. And a choke, and a choke. I wish you were still there in the coffee, in the coffee, in the coffee, like a biscotti, in the coffee.
I tried to find who Elizabeth was talking about. Oh no, Derek! Apparently the live streams are... Oh no! Apparently the live streams are glitching. Wah. Oh, it's hard out there for a cam girl. Okay.
In the coffee. Like a
Oops.
biscotti. In the coffee.
Okay. I have to go check on my food. But we are going to listen to the next request. Thank you, Derek. And then I will have to end the stream to go eat my fish sticks and pasta salad. Like the American autistic girl I am. Actually, pasta salad might be adventurous for an autistic person. Okay. Here we go. This song... Oh, I'm wrong. This song is on the... I feel it in my mind and I feel it in... Wait. I feel it in my body and I feel it in my mind album. I love that as soon as I said it, I knew that I screwed it up. Okay, let's go. I'll be right back. First you go up.
First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go up, and then you go down, and then you go
Oh my god! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Weird apple underscore com. Oh my gosh. These are chakras. Forever. Bro. Hi. Thank you for joining me. Ooh, it got hot in my room. Yeah. Hi. That song was called Then You Go Up, Then You Go Down by PinkMoonLust. And I am PinkMoonLust. That's what this album looks like right there. Yay. My music is available on iTunes and Amazon. And stuff. Spotify. And Pandora. I should download. Woo! Ooh, thank you, Derek. Okay. What will we do so we don't forget that? I don't know. Oh, we could put it on the Spotify. The Spotify. I remembered that it was war paint, right? That's a good first step. Right. Okay. I have it. Can I plus it? I added it to my library. Yay. On Spotify. Hooray. Doo-doo. That last, oh my god, Scooby-Doo. There's a lot. A lot of my albums are on Spotify. There's lots of Chakra songs on Spotify. Or YouTube Music has a lot of the Chakra songs that you might be looking for. Sorry, I mean to laugh at you. I just think it's funny that. I should count. Oh, we should go on. Let's go on Spotify and count how many songs about chakras we have. Let's do it. Oh wait, I'm cooking. I forgot. See, I want to do stuff. Wait, I'm not burning anything. My fish sticks were still squishy. My SoundCloud doesn't really have. My SoundCloud is weird. It doesn't really have. It's not a good representation of my music like you imagine it might be. But it does have my first EP on it. And it has weird songs. It had some abandoned songs. Yes, my fish sticks are in the magic cooking box. And I have leftover pasta salad. The whole reason... Yeah, we're eating food that we already have. Isn't that magical? Also, I bought some soup from a restaurant earlier, and it was so salty I couldn't eat it. It was crazy. I swear, I put like that much water into the soup, thinking that I could dilute the soup with water so it wouldn't be salty, and it was still too salty. I'm like, So I'm basically gonna add 2 potatoes to the soup and cook the potatoes in the soup, and that should absorb and mediate the salt. That'll be good then. After the potatoes fix the salty. Oh, I got carrots. We're gonna put some taters and carrots in the 2 salty restaurant soup. We about to have some good soup after that. I'm excited. I'm really excited how the carrots are gonna absorb the 2 salty soup. Ooh, I might have already done it if I remembered I had carrots. Tater soup, tater soup, tater soup. Okay. I'm gonna go eat fish sticks and leftover pasta salad. My roommate randomly bought 2 different kinds of pasta salad in the course of 2 days, and I was like, okay, alright, let's do it. Although I like my pasta salad better, I think it's just gonna inspire me to throw down the pasta salad. Like, okay, you wanna pasta salad palooza, bro? Let's do pasta salad palooza forever. Okay. I like my own pasta salad the best. But the ones he got, well, it reminds me of my childhood or something. It hits nostalgia, and it's whatever. Anyway. I'm gonna go have a nostalgic ass meal. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna risk heartburn and put ketchup on my fish sticks. And okay, we got ketchup, tartar sauce, and cocktail sauce. We're gonna live dangerously, bro. Getting saucy. I generally don't put sauce on my fish sticks, but today's the day. We got saucy. I believe that you and I are God equally. Good luck with that. It's a lot to take in. Okay, I gotta eat fish sticks. Bye. Your guru signing off to go eat processed fish in America. Bye.